is Cars and Bids.
I'm Kennan.
I'm Filippo.
And today we have a challenge.
I'm ready for another one.
This is called the Cars and Bids Filter Challenge. But before you click away because it sounds boring, it actually isn't. And I will be beating Filippo. And of course, Ken.
Obviously, Kennan.
We'll see about this.
Let's do it. Okay, the Cars and Bids Filter Challenge. Do you guys know how this works?
No, can you explain?
Okay. When you go into the sold section of Cars and Bids, there's all these filters like highest mileage, lowest mileage. You can choose years and brand and all this stuff. And this challenge has been set up by the judges.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like the oldest Toyota, and we have to write down, or like what car had the highest mileage, or what was the highest mileage Mercedes, or what was the
Sure.
I don't know what they're going to be. And we have to answer them. And we're not buzzing because we're all going to give an answer.
Okay.
Great.
And at the end of it, I will have won.
And Kennan will have gone half our score yet again.
He says
We'll
that
see.
you have lost
says
every single challenge that we've done so far.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
The silence of exception there.
Okay, so that's how it's going to be. And again, I don't know what these are. You don't know what these are. No one knows what these are except the people who created them, which are sitting over there.
Right.
Okay.
Let's do
I'm
it.
curious. This will be fun.
What
I
could go
don't know
wrong?
what's going to happen here. It sounds like it's going to be
I hope that it's all the oldest because it's 1981. Probably.
1981.
Yep.
Probably.
Let's do it. First one. Let's see what happens. Lowest mile 90s car sold. Okay. Lowest mile 90s car. Lowest mile 90s car. This is tough. I don't think thinking about it is going to.
No. There's
No, I
one
could
I'm
I could
thinking of.
oddly answer this for 2000s cars, but I got to think about 90s. And at this mileage, we put the actual mileage. We don't round.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You put the
Which is
mileage.
Unfortunate for these purposes.
Oh! You mean we round in the auctions though, and
No,
that is
not at that mileage. It says closest.
Yes, closest.
All right, I think I remember. But
Okay, the answer is 260.
Oh,
Wow, we were off.
Wow, to a great start.
I thought there was some Infinity that we sold. It was like
We sold a
crazy
couple of
amount.
neons with like really low miles. This is a.
That was
like
2000.
double.
I know that's why I said that I knew this 2000s. But I thought we had sold like a really low mile Mustang.
Really low.
I thought we had sold a really low mile Mustang.
I
That may
thought
have been
we
80s.
sold a really low amount. No, it was a C4 pace car, which, by the way, I love that C4.
Yeah.
It's so many of these have no miles on them. Any of the Corvette limited edition
Honestly,
pace cars,
that's
all
hilarious.
of them.
Could you imagine
They're like,
driving
I
around
gotta
in a pace car replica? It's embarrassing. Although I
260 miles
love
is a lot.
the pace car
Yeah, but-
replicas are my guilty pleasure. I love Indy pace car replicas. I do. This is one of my favorites.
That is-
have you ever seen the purple C5 with yellow wheels?
No.
Yes. Oh,
Wow.
yes. That might be the most garish of them all. But yes, I know exactly
Wow.
what you mean.
It is wow. Okay, give me the next one. Doug is ahead as always. Most expensive 80s wagons.
Wagon.
We're guessing the price point. 80s wagon. What even are there?
I think
A lot of Cavalier wagons potentially.
he's. Jeez. Good heavens.
Who is this guy?
Who are you?
80s is hard for this.
Right. I can think because I sold my RS2, but that was a 90s car.
I can picture there was a Buick Roadmaster that was modified, had a speed limit sign in the front. I can picture that, but that's a 90s car.
We'll see.
I honestly have no idea. So you got them? You got
I'm
yours?
ready.
Flip them. 30 grand, 40, 55. 27.
27.
Doug wins again.
Dang. I guess because I was thinking.
Are you just going to question everything?
Yeah,
Is that your plan? You're going to be like, no, actually.
For some reason, I thought there was a pre-merger AMG wagon we sold, but now I'm realizing it
we
probably
definitely
was.
sold
It was
a
a sedan,
W.
but that was a 90s
sedan.
car.
Yeah,
We
that's
sold a
what I remember.
W124 wagon, and I thought it was for more than this, but clearly
It's
not.
not.
Now, of course,
The nice W124
that's nice.
in
wagons
the high 20s.
are 90s cars.
This one's
That car went through 94.
Maybe that was my mistake.
Indeed. Apparently.
We can't let him get too far away with this.
Highest mile tip car. Highest mile.
By which you
auto.
mean automatic.
Yep, but yes, because we call all automatics Tiptronic.
Yeah. Just as in order,
As
just
a
in order to
general
make the
rule of-
people feel bad.
Yeah, as a slight.
As a slight,
and
just to denigrate them.
I will give you guys both a hint.
You know this.
No, but I'll give you a hint anyways.
Yeah, what's the hint?
We don't include true mileage unknown cars in that highest mile filter or sorting.
Expect us to.
Right. So there are
'cause we
some
don't know.
that, for example, Hoovie's Ram, which is live right now, sorry, viewers, is 999,000 miles, but it's TMU because it didn't track after that.
Highest mileage
Stick anyway.
automatic.
Right, but you get the point.
Okay, I got a number.
Same.
You got numbers?
I got
All right,
it.
hold them up. 367, 375, 460. The answer is
Hey, I'll take it.
628,000.
I forgot about this car.
We
Man.
did get this ridiculous
Wild.
Lexus. I totally forgot.
And it looks
Wild.
so. I'm sure it was painted, but man, it looks good for 628.
One motor until
Look at
2022.
those seats. They still look nice. But maybe he redid them.
I actually don't think that
I
they
don't
did.
think they
Incredible.
did.
628,000 miles. How?
A lot of driving.
From Spokane to Seattle every day. Okay, fine.
I think
So-
he's.
Oh, who won? Kennan?
I did.
No, that was Filippo. Filippo.
Don't look at me like you
Don't
knew.
try to
You were
steal my point.
200,000 miles off. He's like, oh,
You're
yep.
my M5 off, technically.
no problem.
Now, granted, I didn't get there, but still.
Right.
Okay, that was well done, Filippo.
Thank you.
Nicely done.
Don't. Okay, move on to the next one. I need more points. Most expensive tip 90s vehicle. Oh, okay. Well, a lot of the most expensive 90s stuff is stick.
Yep.
Like that
Yeah.
993 Turbo S we sold.
Yep.
Yep.
So what would be? This is legit tough. Should have sold my G wagon. Then we'd have it.
Maybe, maybe not. We don't know for sure.
This is the hardest game I've ever played in my entire life.
I'm
I'm
told.
still gonna win, but it's really hard.
I think I know what it was.
Do you really?
Yeah. I think I do.
I honestly am totally clueless on this one.
I'll say the car I think it was too after we do this, if I remember correctly.
I just changed mine.
Oh man.
Oh man, and you threw the cap up.
I have a feeling I'm way too high.
I think I'm way too low. Okay. What is ours? 145, 82, 89. What is the answer?
Oh, of course.
The Toyota Mega Cruiser Doug wins again as always, although I was off by double. I totally forgot about the Mega Cruiser.
What did you think it was, Kennan?
For some reason, I thought because we sold an F1 355 F1, and like that was kind of in that range. I think it was for 89,000.
Nope,
Maybe.
it was a 4-cylinder
No,
diesel.
it was
How did we forget about this?
I trust
This
me.
was the talk of the world
With
a
a-
year and a
I will
half
never
ago.
forget it.
with an escargot in the background. My favorite
Right.
Easter egg of any
Yeah.
lead image.
I don't think I've noticed that before.
Yeah, it's in the back of the
Yeah,
few of these
I
pictures.
was so excited when I saw that.
What a ridiculous
How did we forget it?
thing.
How did we all forget about this?
Still want it. Left-hand drive. God,
Also,
that was an
also,
incredible
what was I thinking? My guess was way too low, as was Kennan's. We sold some NAS.
yeah.
Well, I
Defenders for
fixated
more.
on the car.
My
your
NAS
NAS
Defender,
Defender for
my,
more.
my
Oh,
own
yeah,
NAS
that's
Defender
Was
true.
97, whatever.
96. Yeah, okay, so 310. So Doug is up 3-1 to 0.
Yeah.
310. Ha! Play the next one. Cheapest van. I mean,
Oh.
we sold that truck. This is hard, but we sold some cheap stuff, especially at the
Especially
start.
Japanese
yeah.
stuff, too.
Well, yeah, and there were more vans because van.
Oh,
like,
yes. I didn't think of those.
Nope.
Okay, flip them. I said 3850,
3250,
2900. Very good, very good.
Thank you. I was actually
Filippo.
thinking of exactly this van.
No way.
I forgot what it sold for.
Filippo gets the correct.
And then we also sold a Dodge Caravan really early
yeah,
on. That
I was what I was
yeah.
thinking. Filippo gets the. He was only off by
course.
what, $500.
Of course, this
50
was
bucks.
this was not early on. This
No,
was
no.
last
This
September.
was recently.
Wow.
Well done, Filippo.
Thank
Well
you.
done. Didn't deserve it, but you got it. This is a hearse.
Yes.
Did you know that? Open up.
Yeah,
pull up
it
the
says
picture.
so.
Do you have any pictures of the back?
There's a casket.
There's
Okay.
a casket. Okay, so this hearse van is what sold
It turns
for
out demand for
$2,900.
hearse vans where a full-size American human could not fit in the back. Low.
Low. Okay, I'm still beating Filippo, but the score is what, 3-2 to 0?
Yep. Boy, I got to get on the board
Kennan,
at some stage.
How, by chance, you'd think you'd get on the board. We don't know the answers
Right,
to
we're-
any of these.
I know
Surely guessing.
one would think, but I'm not. I'm not
Every-
guessing
every
correctly.
one of his guesses has been too conservative. All right, give
Except for
us
this one.
90s. Oh,
This is getting specific.
yeah.
most
Also,
expensive
by the way,
90s
some of us have
manual
some qualms about how we define hatchbacks, but it's okay.
You think the V8 Vantage is a hatchback?
Well, that's a question, isn't it?
No, it's a coupe.
Has a hatch in the back.
So he thinks the
That's all- that's all
812 is a
I'm
hatchback.
The 812.
Sure.
He doesn't know what that is.
No, I do, but the question is, does it have a hatch in the back? And if it does,
F12
well,
TDF hatchback.
Okay.
coolest hot hatch ever.
Yes, you don't know what it is, but that's.
I do actually. Thank you. I'm just thinking of crazy hatchbacks now. Okay. The answer is you don't know individual cars.
I seem to remember.
I do, but my knowledge of individual cars stopped about 3 years ago.
Okay, I have the answer, and it's correct. Ready to flip them?
Yep.
I believe it's a Delta Integrale.
I think so too.
I think it was 97.5.
I was off by 5. I also thought it was a Delta
I knew it
Integrale.
was a Delta Integrale.
I was actually thinking
Same.
of the other Delta Integrale that we sold that we didn't sell. I think
The yellow one.
the yellow one.
That had been hit, or whatever it was. TMU, whatever
There were some things,
I knew it was
but
an
I
Integrale.
knew it was a Delta Integrale.
We all knew what it was. At least.
Yeah. So you
I
got
didn't,
that one?
I didn't write this listing, but I wrote a listing for the other Delta Integrale.
So Filippo gets that point?
Yep.
So it's 3-3-0? I can't let you overtake
If it
me.
makes you feel better, we're beating Kennan.
And I still have as many points as the two you combined. All right. How many are we? Highest mile 2010 or newer coupe. So 10s are up coupe. Highest mile.
Mileage coupe.
Interesting.
Should we also be guessing the vehicle?
No. I mean, we would reject so many
Yeah, it would need to be like an interesting
really
car.
desirable car to have big miles. Why would it have?
Although then again, 2010 is 14
10
years
is
ago.
14 years ago, yeah. But I mean, I'm not taking 180,000 mile Solara.
What is the mileage
Yeah.
cutoff for Solara?
Like,
Cannon doesn't know what this car
okay,
is, but
second gen Solara.
take a
I
Camry.
know,
V6.
I know
And make-
what-
oh, right,
I do know
Ohio.
what that is.
He lived in Ohio.
Yeah.
Second
We
gen
saw him.
Solara with a V6.
Yeah, and a stick, which
I
was
would
I
do
think
40,
sold.
50,000 miles on
Wow.
this. First gen Solara 4-cylinder, that's got to be like a 9-mile car. That's got to be like a
You got one
barn
with
find.
10 miles. Don't even bring it.
10 miles. I don't want to hear about it.
Please submit it to us.
Okay. I mean, this is total random chance at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready
Go.
flip?
Ready?
Kennan's is high.
Oh,
It's a Mustang.
we unfortunately
no
don't
idea how
know.
many miles.
Miles.
That's not
211,000.
Wow, well done,
Kennan
Kennan.
finally gets on the board.
finally pure chance, but it was for everybody at this point. But wow, 211.
211. You're
thinking
going to
of-
lose the next game so badly that it's scary. Bring on the next challenge.
All
So
right.
it's 3-3-1.
By the
Kennan
way,
gets that one.
I will lose that game. There's no doubt.
All right, ready?
You ready?
Most expensive 90s manual.
coupe.
Okay.
I know what car it is. Don't remember the sale price.
What was it?
Funny.
Oh. I know what it was.
What was the sale price?
What was the car? Just tell
I
me.
know exactly what it was.
Really?
Yes, of course I know what it
It's a Ferrari.
I'm not telling you what it was.
Oh no, wait.
Yep. You got there. I might be wrong. So to be clear, I just don't remember what it sold for.
Oh wait. Okay, I have it. Please turn your placard.
Placard.
Ready? Flip them.
It was the 993 Turbo
Okay,
S.
show the car.
You're right. It was. Yep.
Boom! Oh,
I forgot about this
525.
car
I
entirely.
definitely
I thought it sold for $395. I thought it sold.
I think actually, if memory is
$550,000.
I wanna say I think there was-
$1,000 that sold for. I knew exactly what car it
Oh,
was.
my head is stuck in 2021.
Kennan got that one. He said 525. It was 550. You didn't
I was
remember
gonna
the car.
write 550
I did remember the
originally,
car.
but I couldn't remember if it. I for some reason 525 was in there. Maybe that was the reserve and it got over. I don't remember.
My head went to that E31 A50 CSI that we sold 3 years ago.
No way.
No.
I was thinking Diablos, but then it finally hit me that it was this Turbo S coupe, but I couldn't remember. 550. That is wild money.
Wild.
Yeah, I mean, it was a beautiful one. And it
Well-
had 15,000 miles.
Good news. I was only off by 400,000.
Okay, give us the next one. Come on, bring it on.
Most expensive
From
tip-
the year 2000.
From the
Expensive
year
tip
2000.
convertible sold from the year 2000.
I think I know what it was, but
How? What are you saying?
pretty confident I know which car it was. But
You do not know which car it was. What would it be?
What a
Oh
specific
wait,
question.
No, it's 10, so it can't be a Z8. That's what I was thinking.
And we haven't sold an Alpina one.
Oh yeah, but those were all the threes.
I can kind of guess what car it is, but
Wait, I have an idea. You're covering it as if someone's gonna.
was this on looking over his shoulder? And, like,
As if he's gonna be like, oh, he knows.
I may have had people cheat off me before.
Okay.
I
the
don't
flip him
shit.
around. 60, 55, 110.
I knew it was
it's
a 360.
Ferrari 360. Who gets it?
You do.
70. You
Douglas gets it barely.
I said 60 and I get it. Yes. 110. I thought it. Well, you know when I said this,
I
thought
knew it was a
an
3.
NSX.
I knew it was a 360.
My head went
And it
first
was
to 996, 911 because we sold a trillion of them, and then I went to like, what's the nicest SL500 we sold.
My God, you guys don't. Of course, it was a 360.
It does turn out that I totally forgot
An
about
NSX
Ferraris.
is a good idea. It's a good
It's a good idea, but
because we've sold some tip NSX.
We've sold some nice tip NSXs
by
too.
chance, yet again,
By
even though
chance.
I knew it was a
Are
360
you
Spider.
kidding?
You
I knew it
lost,
was a
just
360.
FYI.
Yeah, but I knew it was a 360.
But you knew it was a 360 Spider and you
He
thought it
didn't
was
even
worth
know what car it
110?
was.
Is that what you put down?
There was I believe we have sold.
Such a great point.
I believe we have sold 360s for about that. I just
With
couldn't
the
remember which one.
Tips, you're out of your mind.
No, we sold some
I sold a
low-mileage
stick
nice.
one for 83. Once.
Yeah,
stick ones are worth 100 down.
before they were valuable. I mean,
You get the point.
the F40 was $600,000 when you sold that stuff.
It probably was. God, what a
Get out of here.
Okay, so I'm ahead 4-3-2.
4-3-2. Finally, you take the lead.
Cheapest 2004 manual sedan.
So
There-
Yeah, these are incredible. Cheapest 04 manual sedan. Done. Don't look. You looked. I saw you look. He's
What?
disqualified. Thank God I don't have to worry about him for this point. You saw it on the camera. I get the point. Unless Kennan gets closer than me, because he didn't cheat. That's the
Oh no, that was my answer was visible in the camera. Guys, tell me
didn't
when
see
I'm
it.
doing this. Ready?
Ready? Flip him. 5,100. Wait, who gets it? Who gets it?
I get it, of
Filippo
course.
gets it. He cheated at
Obviously,
5,300.
that's not the car I thought it was gonna be.
No,
Not gonna lie.
for some reason I thought, yeah.
My head went straight to BMW 3 Series. We sold $1 trillion. Some have been a little rougher.
Next one. Most expensive coupe sold for
1987. The F40 came out in 1987, so
We have not
we haven't sold one of
sold an
those yet.
F40.
So
I mean,
I mean, all right. Well, let's see.
okay. That's a terrible category. I'm gonna Filippo, you want to conspire with me on this one? to
Yeah.
beat Kennan?
Most expensive coupe from '87.
I can't say it out loud. He'll hear.
I
You
mean, I
think
am
you
right
know
here.
the car?
No, I have a question for you that would maybe help me decide if I know the car.
Let me guess your question. The ZR1 sold in 87.
The answer is no.
Was it most expensive manual coupe or just coupe? Just coupe.
Just coupe.
All right, what do you guys have? Flip them. Flip them. You don't know.
Deep guess.
Flip them.
Shot in the dark. 27.
350.
Oh,
106.
I
think I get the point. Even though none of us was within even a.
I was thinking about we sold a Countach. I couldn't remember what year it was, but it could have been 87.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this was the one I remember. This Testarossa.
I do
And
remember
at
this.
$35,000, I have correctly guessed it, even though it sold for like 110,
106.
106. Okay.
Man, that is. Such a
Wait,
great
do you remember that Countach? What year was that
Yeah,
Countach?
it was earlier. It was
Was it
before
earlier?
mine. It was an LP400. It was like an 82 or an 81. Well, we sold the yellow Countach. That was an 88 and a half.
542.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Believe
542.
me, I'm ahead in this random game of dice rolling.
I have
am
double
way
Kennan's
ahead.
score.
Oh, cheapest Mercedes-Benz. Okay, that's interesting. In the early days when we were desperate, I bet we took on some trash Mercedes cars.
I edited a lot of trash back in those days and wrote some too.
Stop trying to cheat, Kennan.
I'm not trying to cheat.
He wouldn't cheat on
Why would
you.
I cheat off of you anyway?
You're
I
just
have-
as clueless as the rest of us.
I have double his score, Doug. Double.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay.
Actually, I'll go one further. I have your score squared.
I think I may
Right.
even know the car.
do.
Okay, guess.
All right.
Do
You have it?
Yes.
Flip them.
Doug
2,700,
and I
2,607.
Oh my goodness.
2,400.
I
Doug
forgot about
wins.
this car entirely. Well done.
Doug wins again.
Well done.
I was thinking it was that one we sold to Hoovy.
Oh, I was thinking that it was like an E320 CDI. That
No,
we had.
remember that W126 we sold to Hoovy? It could have
Oh,
been much
I forgot
more than
about
this.
older
thought it-
Mercedes. Oh my god. I forgot about
older
I forgot
Mercedes?
anything pre W210.
I thought it was a 124 of some kind. I didn't.
Yeah, because there was a time when I told the team to always take 124s because I
Yeah,
think they're
I forgot about
We
those
sold
entirely.
40s. I always told them to take 140s.
140s,
I
yeah.
thought they were cool, but then they sold for nothing.
I legitimately forgot about any Mercedes pre like 2002.
That doesn't
is
even
that
make
possible?
sense.
I don't know.
The whole point with the
I don't know.
boy.
Sean,
But
can you
but
ask that question
is an
instead?
unbelievable.
I know,
amount
what
of
a
car for the
bargain.
money.
It must have had 1 million miles. It's in Canada.
I
Let's
think
see.
Who
Canada.
cares? It's so cool.
It must have had 1 million miles.
I remember it having some issues.
I mean,
issues.
so
You can
it's
kind of see it in
$2,200.
the pictures that exist here.
Yeah,
None
you're
of the
right.
panels
for
are
2,200
quite.
bucks. I mean, that's
I mean,
like what
who
the
cares?
The rear door panel may look aligned. The trunk looks aligned. The,
Dude,
the front bumper does look misaligned.
also, it's worth knowing.
you remember when he
This
had
era Mercedes-Benz maybe came that way from the factory.
Do you remember when they had that RS4 that had 6 accidents on the Carfax? We got it sold for like 10.
Hey,
That was
hey,
early.
RS4 is RS4.
Okay, so I'm way up now. What is it? 6 to 4 to 2?
I would love to know what happened to this car. I want to know like who bought it and what they're doing with it now. Just
they're-
driving it.
It's a parts car for their other C32.
That's probably
that is
also-
what it is, and they're in Quebec, and their other C32 is so rusted. Cheapest
Best
race car.
sold.
I wonder. Now, I do have a technical question. Is it cars that have been converted into race cars or dedicated? We've sold both.
Kennan, don't give him any more information.
Search race car.
Oh, really? From the search?
Jeez.
Oh, God. Okay, so the question
Oh, so I have to think about
cheapest
keywords.
one they tagged as a race car.
Yeah.
This is a pure guess.
I know
Actually,
the
all of these have been pure guesses. So
answer. Literally all, yeah.
my
Filippo.
answer is in honor of a GM V6.
Oh, wait, can I guess?
Yeah,
3,800.
correct. Let's show them.
Oh, I'm way
What did they put?
off. I think that
27,000.
Oh, no, it
43.50.
wasn't at
Filippo
all.
gets it. I had 6,000.
Incredibly, I was thinking of this car.
I don't know. I was thinking of the NASCAR car that we sold for some reason. I thought that went really inexpensively, but maybe I was wrong.
Okay.
It must be. Well, clearly wrong.
No, we've sold some cheap race cars, my friend, including this one for
Also, incredibly,
4,300
I'm
bucks.
realizing now I was thinking of a different RX-7 race car.
Well, FC race cars are common and cheap.
Yeah.
Only a certain type of person wants to put up with it.
I'm catching up.
What is the score? 6-5 to 2? How many more are there? When does this end?
Two more. I'm
There's two more. You can still beat me. Okay. The only solace I have here is knowing that I'm probably going to beat Filippo. Okay, fine. Give me the next one. Highest mileage Lamborghini.
with mileage known.
Oh, because
We
that
sold-
Countach ran TMU.
We sold a
And that
couple
was
of
some
them.
miles.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me, right?
I'm locked in.
No, yeah, I know.
You're locked in? Wow.
All right, I am cheering for either Kennan or myself because I want Filippo to lose. Okay, ready? Flip 'em. 27, 62, 96.
Yo's Ed's
oh,
car.
I forgot about Ed's. 49,800.
Wow, well done, Kennan.
You got it?
I knew that one.
Nice. Well done.
Ah.
I totally forgot about that car.
Same.
Nice. By the way, thank you because now he can't beat me.
I can tie you, though.
Well, you won't, but yes, you can.
It's nice to know one of these, not randomly guess.
For once. All right. Last
6-5-3.
one. Last one. I'm ahead by a point, and I really need this. This is important to me.
Yep.
This expensive 90s manual wagon. I think I know what it is.
I know what it is. Do I remember what it sold for, though?
All right.
All right. The answer is my RS2.
Two.
I just remember what it sold for.
92 is what I put. And it was 92! Yes! On your own car. That is more embarrassing. I don't care how many points I take
Kennan.
moral victory there that I knew.
Kennan, I added a 1 in case it was 92.
Whenever
One.
I sell a car on the
The
site,
famous bidding strategy of one more dollar.
whenever I sell a car on the site, I always give the buyer some sort of break, and usually I pay for half their shipping or something just as a thank you for using the site. And I gave this guy a break, so I didn't remember the actual selling price. I just remember what he paid me, and
Please cut that out.
so 93. I got it wrong on my own car, but that was a great day. when
Turns
that
out,
was.
Price is Right is not always a helpful guide. Don't
You
add
should have
1.
just said it. You would have tied, but instead, wait a minute. Does that mean I win again?
A hollow victory.
Wasn't it 6-5 to 5 to 4?
4. I
6,
still
5,
get
Yes,
4.
but you have to live with the shame of you didn't know your own car sold on your own website.
Hey.
You didn't know. Even I knew.
I thank you because you got the last 2
Pleasure.
right, and I really appreciate that. Spot on both of them. In order to deflect his victory, you lose again.
As usual, Doug needs an assist in order to win.
Hey man, a win is a win, like we always say at this game. Every time I beat you by a point.
I tried.
Thank you for playing or watching or whichever you did, and Doug always.
I'm excited for the comments here.
Bye everyone.